10 Haunted Places in the South Carolina. South Carolina has jam-packed rich history that stretches back centuries and boasts the culture and architecture to match, including the coast. In the midst of salty marshes, rocky outcrops, and subtropical forests, there are tales of slavery, war, and bloodshed which have given rise to many local ghost stories. Let's go through top 10 haunted places to visit in the Palmetto State. Battery Carriage House in Charleston. One of the most historic hotels of Charleston, the Battery Carriage House Inn is located on South Batter, right across from White Point Gardens. At this haunted hotel, the spirits are just as lovely as the living. Spirits of pirate or soldier dressed in a buttonless rough overcoat haunts room number 8. Guests have reported waking in the night to find a headless torso floating beside the bed. A gentleman is seen moving through room number 10. Many believe that this man is ghost of a college student who committed suicide by jumping off the inn's roof. The Hermitage Murrells Inlet. Located on Oak Moss Court in Murrells Inlet, the Hermitage is known as the most haunted location in South Carolina. In 1840, a wealthy doctor named Albert Flake and his sister Alice moved into this home. Alice fell in love with a lumberman, but her brother did not approve of the couple's love. After she got sick with malaria and died, Dr. Flake threw her engagement ring into marsh, burying her without it. Many believe her ghost lingers in the Hermitage while clutching her chest, hoping that one day she will find the ring that her true love gave her. Admiral's House, Charleston. Neoclassical Manse, locally known as the Admiral's House, stands at the former Navy base. It was built in 1905 and it is considered to be one of the most haunted houses in South Carolina. It was built in the early part of the 20th century and it has had a history of slavery and torture. The most common report of paranormal activity on the property relates to the ghost of a small slave girl who is often spotted in a clump of trees on the property. South Carolina Lunatic Asylum, Columbia. Built in 1822, the South Carolina Lunatic Asylum in Columbia is a publicly funded state-run psychiatric hospital. It was used as a prison camp for Union soldiers during the Civil War and had been designed to care for the mentally ill, bringing in over 1,000 patients by 1900. Many believe that the patients who died after pain and sufferings are the ones that linger in the building to this day. Visitors reported unexplained cold spots, strange noises, and disembodied voices all over the building. It's now owned by a private company that has plans of renovating it into apartments by 2022. Rose Hill Plantation, Union. Adjacent to Crybaby Bridge, Rose Hill Plantation is one of the most haunted plantations in the country. Built in 1827, the family lived, died, and was buried in a cemetery on the property. Their ghosts are still said to roam the property in both the house itself and the on-site cemetery. Cypress Garden Ruins, Monk's Corner. This 170 acres preserve and gardens is located in Monk's Corner and was originally part of the 1750 Dean Hall Rice Plantation. These ruins are not real as they are left over from the filming of the movie The Patriot. The ruins are said to be one of the most haunted places in South Carolina, and many visitors have claimed to have heard strange noises and felt weird things there. You can also spot a figure just standing in the middle of the swamp from time to time. Salem Black River Church, Sumter. Built in 1846, Salem Black River Church is said to be home to several different ghosts. One of the ghosts is said to be spectre of a southern ballet. Another is a very sad little boy often seen sobbing. It is also said to be haunted by a priest whose entire family was wiped out by the plague. At the back of the church is a small building where people have experienced cold spot, seen lights flickering, and even encountered a shadowy figure of a man who might be the priest. Hell's Gate, Spartanburg. Hell's Gate or Oakwood Cemetery is one of the most haunted cemeteries in South Carolina. Visitors have reported cell phones paranormal activities like the phone battery draining suddenly, a busy signal, phone ringing when it has been switched off. Those who visit after dark have seen strange lights, orbs, and a mysterious mist that seems to shroud the ground. They have also reported hearing the laughter of small children. Greenville Tuberculosis Hospital, Greenville. Greenville Tuberculosis Hospital served as a hospital for tuberculosis patients from the 1930s to 1950s. Later it became an insane asylum and a prisoner release site before it finally burned down. So it is really no surprise that it has many spooky tales to tell. Paranormal investigators have recorded odd voices and sounds of banging, screaming, and clanging the bells. The building may be gone, but the ground on which it once stood remains one of the most haunted locations in South Carolina. The area is now a park and locals often see shadow figures wandering around, sometimes even staying into nearby homes. Crybaby Bridge, Anderson. The Crybaby Bridge in Anderson is a most haunted bridge and spot for paranormal activities in South Carolina. The bridge is closed off vehicles but is still accessible to those brave enough to wander on foot. According to local legend, a younger mother lost her infant in the waters below the bridge, and if you visit late at night, you can hear the child crying. The mother's apparitions has also been spotted desperately searching for her baby. The South Carolina State Museum, Columbia. The South Carolina State Museum offers plenty to learn and lots of history, but the building itself offers a historic past littered with ghosts. Before becoming the museum, it was occupied by Columbia Mills. A 14-year-old boy was crushed and decapitated at the mill in the horrific accident. He is now known as Bubba the Ghost. Watch out for him when the elevator doors open on the 4th floor.
Please like, comment, and share this video, and subscribe our channel. Press bell icon to see updates on our latest videos.